guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we're heading out on another mystery coach trip with Bakers Dolphin. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to find out where we're going to go today. I did this video over 2 years ago now, and I just thought it's time to kind of film and document another day, another mystery coach trip, because I absolutely love doing this. At the moment, it's kind of something that I feel like it's just adding a little bit of excitement, a little bit of joy to my life. And for £29, I think it's so worth it, because the idea of just not knowing where you're going for the day is really cool. So yeah, I am going to this day trip alone today. I actually don't really mind my own company that much at all. I actually kind of prefer it in some ways, like not in a really depressed way, but I just enjoy my own company sometimes, and just being able to go and do whatever I like without having to, I know it sounds really selfish, like consider other people's desires for the day, if that makes sense. I feel like it's quite freeing to just kind of go off on your own and just see where your mind and where things go for the day. So I actually love that. So yeah, I'm actually filming this on a new camera. I've got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I haven't actually used this one yet, but we're going to see what the quality is like and see how this comes together. A bit more wide angle so you can get a bit of I don't know, action around the background and stuff like that. It's quite a popular vlogging camera, and I decided it was time to kind of invest in a new one. So we're going to see how it goes, see how this video turns out, because I have no idea how to use this camera yet. It's kind of like an experiment for today, like a little review for myself to see how I feel with it. So yeah, follow along. Hope you guys will enjoy watching this video and seeing where we end up. I'm kind of like guessing Wales, or kind of like north a little bit, maybe Oxford is kind of like my guesses so far. So I'm going to head off now, head off to the coach, and I'll see you guys soon. Today's mystery adventure begins at 10:30 from a collection point in Bristol. We're spending a day on the Gold Coach, which is very comfortable. The interior is very luxurious feeling. It beats the National Express trips that I'm used to by far. There's kitchen facilities, overhead lockers, a toilet, and even Wi-Fi on board. So a quick log into that, and a hot drink from Sharon's drink and snack menu. The hot chocolate was included in the initial £29 fee for the day. As we headed towards the motorway, we started our guessing game as to where we are going to spend the rest of our day. Naturally becoming quite curious where you pass all the road signs, directions and junctions. My favourite part is going down the back roads and learning facts about these areas. For example, James Dyson has bought lots of land around this area and is now trying his hand at farming, which I didn't know before, but I know now. So it's always fun to learn new facts as you're going away on this journey. So we've just arrived at our first stop. For 45 minutes we'll be staying in a place called Malmesbury, which I believe is on the edges of Cotswolds. We're going to be here for 45 minutes for like a quick little walk around until we get to our second destination. So yeah, really exciting. First up, I headed to Malmesbury Abbey, where there's a graveyard of a young woman called Hannah, who was the first person to be killed by a tiger in Britain. I couldn't actually find the graveyard, but it's pretty interesting to know that these sort of events happened here all those years ago. The abbey was built in the 12th century and is free to enter, so let's take a look inside. I've just come round to the back of the abbey, and it looks absolutely incredible. Like there's like this bit of the end of the building which looks like an old gateway or something. Look how incredible this looks. Wow. The arch is actually a remainder of the Great Spire, which made the building the tallest in England at the time. So it's pretty cool to see how big it actually was, and the remainder of it now, all these years later after it's been destroyed, is still standing, which is pretty remarkable. One thing I love about England, and you can't beat it, well, to be fair, all around the world you get these incredible buildings, but just look, we have these incredible buildings just all around us, and I feel like we don't really make the most of them that often, like especially people my age. These quiet little towns, these quiet little places, it's one of my favourite things to kind of visit. Just look at that backdrop, it looks absolutely incredible. I haven't got much time, so we're going to head back to the coach or the town centre. Might grab myself a little something to eat, I'm not sure what that's going to be, and yeah, make my way back to the coach. But that is literally our first little drop, so I'm very happy with that. Just picked up a jam donut for £1 as my first snack of the day, and this one is from the Old Bakehouse, They've got some really nice goodies in there, but I just thought jam donut looked really nice. Haven't had one for a while, so yeah. And for our second stop for the day, we are in Cirencester. So it's a main town area for the Cotswolds. Never been here before, and I'm currently outside of the Abbey grounds. Again, there's something about the Abbeys that I'm just drawn to when I go on these little trips. I just feel like you haven't really visited a place until you visited the Abbey or the local church. I just feel like you can learn so much about the area, and just gives you a little sense of appreciation for the area as well. So yeah, I love that. Cirencester, also known as the capital of the Cotswolds, is around 40 minutes from Bristol, and is also home to one of Britain's largest Roman amphitheatres. A little update on this camera. Because I haven't had a new camera for such a long time, I feel like it's very, very fidgety to kind of get used to it, like having to keep touch the screen to kind of flip it around so you guys can see my perspective, and the way it follows me around, like it's so new and alien. This is very much very ultra modern in my opinion, but that's because I'm very like traditional with my like technology, if I'm being honest. Like I very rarely like upgrade my phone, I very rarely upgrade anything. I kind of stick with things for a long time, but yeah, so it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this, so sorry if the quality of this video isn't the best or anything. I don't know, I spent quite a lot of money on this camera, and I'm hoping that I can kind of get used to it as I get it out a little bit more, but it is very, very fidgety. Even like the camera above, it's kind of like always moving and like rotating. It's kind of hard to figure out that side of it, but yeah, I am just basically just sitting here with this amazing view in the Abbey grounds of Cirencester, and it's just so peaceful. Like the birds are chirping, even though it's absolutely freezing, my hands are cold. I forgot to bring my gloves with me today. It's just such a nice day. One thing I love about this area of the UK, like the Cotswolds, is the brickwork. The houses are absolutely stunning. I feel like they're just so beautiful. You don't get their sort of properties being built like that anymore. And it's just such a unique, nowadays, such a unique experience to come across houses of this quality, and I'm so jealous of people who own them. But yeah, I'm just currently on a little bridge, there's a little river flowing behind me. I'm having such a good day so far. So yeah, we're going to head to the town centre, find a little spot to eat. One thing I did notice when I was walking towards the Abbey was a little market, so I'm also going to check that out. I'm really excited. I love a good little market, just strolling around. Also, the town centre is so pretty. There's loads of little cafes, loads of lights above you and flags and stuff like that. I love that sort of thing. Like that's my go-to aesthetic when it comes to like a little town centre. Markets are very common throughout the Cotswolds, so go online and find out where and when the next one takes place before you visit. I go to, I have to check out a charity shop. Those are the rules. Charity shop and an old pub. I keep hitting dead ends for some reason. Definitely not following any maps, just kind of going with it. So I'm just inside the Cirencester Cathedral. It is absolutely amazing, as all of them are, just so incredible. To my surprise, like the Malmesbury Abbey, the Cirencester Abbey was also free to enter. I don't know what it is, but about like churches and cathedrals, it has like a really nice like musky sort of smell around it, just full of memories. I actually ran out of time for a pub lunch, so a vegan hot dog from Burgerlish it was. On to our last stop, we drove past an aeroplane graveyard where some parts are actually recycled into washing machines and even baked bean cans. So we are now on our third adventure of the day. I got a little bit distracted recording a little bit of the coach there because last time I didn't actually record anything of what the coach actually looked like inside, so I don't even know where we are because I missed that completely. I believe we're still in the Cotswolds region, and we're here until about 4:45, so we've got about an hour and 45 minutes, I would say, to explore around. I think it's called Broadway. Broadway is a small Cotswold village with plenty of shops and countryside surroundings. There's something about the Cotswolds at this time of day where it's like sort of just getting a little bit darker and all the lights are kind of at that nice orangey warm glow. It just looks so cosy, I love it. The buildings are made from a Jurassic limestone that has been quarried in the region for centuries. Most properties were built around the 17th century and usually homes to the workers of the wool industry. My camera battery is actually on the blink of possibly going before I end up finishing the day, so I just thought I'd kind of do like a little review of how the day's gone so far. Really enjoying it, really chilled, walking around the town centres, just a really nice proper like chilled Saturday sort of vibe. And we managed to fit in 3 locations, which is really fun, so I love that. I absolutely love doing these mystery tours. It's just something out of the ordinary. Never gone to these places before. It's just a good opportunity to kind of get out of the house, go with your curiosity and just like do new things. I feel like it's definitely a good start. Like if you want to start exploring the UK and stuff like that, this tour is definitely perfect for that. So yeah, highly recommend. As you can see, the houses are just absolutely so like stuck in time. Like this whole area, the whole Cotswolds just feels like a nursery book, like a nursery rhyme has kind of been made here. Even look at this house behind me. I love it. Like I would love to own a house with this kind of brickwork. It's just so beautiful. Just heading towards the cathedral area now. Hopefully I don't get lost. I've got another hour to go. Look at this cosy little nook. So cute. So yeah, I am really happy with the 3 places we've been to today. Definitely wasn't expecting 3 if I'm being honest with you. 2, but yeah, at a push maybe, but definitely not 3. So it's been a really nice surprise. Even though it is a Saturday, it generally feels very isolated, maybe because at the time of year it is February, but overall it's so quiet here and it's so peaceful that I literally feel like when I go home I'm going to go straight to bed and fall asleep for the next 2 days because I'm so relaxed and just so calm, and like I don't feel rushed around. I feel, even though obviously we're timed where we're going, it just feels so relaxed, do you know what I mean? Like it just feels so cosy and just chill, which is nice. Don't really get that in Bristol, to be honest with you. As soon as you leave and go to the city centre or go somewhere like that, traffic, people rushing around. Yeah, so these places are just like a dream. Also, one thing I love is that the Cotswolds are full of like small businesses, antiques, little boutiques that are just so cute, and I love that. I never expected to visit 3 new places today, so I'm very happy with today's mystery adventure. Thanks to the driver Steve for his knowledge and humour, and also host Sharon for the hot drinks. If you're looking for a fun day out and enjoy trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone, give the mystery coach trips a go. I highly recommend. Thanks for watching today's video guys, and I'll see you again soon in my next upload.